Hey, what's up? Okay, so today's topic is dating and disclosure and sex and navigating through that. So I think I'm gonna cover both just because I have the time and they're pretty much related. They kind of flow well into each other. So I'll start with dating because that's usually what I start with before I have sex with someone. Um, but sometimes it's not. It depends. But I'll start with that anyway. Um, Dating is tricky, especially when you're genderqueer and trans. I identify as trans, um, but uh, so I guess how I approach it is basically letting my partner know before we start dating, even before maybe we have sex, that I identify as a trans person. Um, Now that my voice has dropped, I really have to be aware that I tell people. Because my last girlfriend, I didn't tell her, and so she just thought I was a lesbian, and that didn't work out because um, I wasn't, and I'm not. Um, so that was about a year ago. Um, and so now, um, my best advice would be before you start dating or having sex with someone, just let them know. I know bio men don't have to do it and bio women don't have to do it, but it's something that you gotta do just to be, one, respectful, and two, um, it's just you would hate that, if you were just um, about to hook up with someone and they didn't disclose to you that they were genderqueer or trans, and then all of a sudden, you're kind of taken aback. And I'm not saying everyone's going to be taken aback because not everyone is. Some people are fine with it, but um, and it's just a short little thing, like, hey, I think you should know I'm trans. It doesn't have to be this elaborate, big, some people write letters, some people send emails, some people text it. I just, work it into a conversation somehow, and they usually end up being fine with it. So that's that. Disclosure, I mean, is super easy. You just gotta tell them, hey, I'm trans. Hey, I'm genderqueer. You know, um, Now, if you're with someone who's more dominant, and you're dominant, and you want to work that out, um, that might be different. Um, that you would have to really work on and consider. If you both are using strap-ons, for example, um, but say you don't want to be penetrated, um, you got to work on that too. So communication is definitely a must and something that I think really, really helps in dating and disclosure, even with sex. Like it's everything with sex because you gotta know what you want and you gotta tell the other person what you want, and they gotta tell you what they like and what they don't like. So um, or you can just explore. I mean, do it physically, definitely, but it's definitely something that is communication is like the main key. You got to be able to communicate to your partner what you like, what you don't like, what you want, what you don't want. What you're comfortable with, what you're not. Um, so that's definitely something that to think about. Navigating around sex can be tricky. I know I've had some problems with it, um, but I've been able to get out of crazy situations. all the way from, a girl trying to penetrate me to, a guy trying to just be with me sexually. So, once again, communication is everything. If you can communicate to someone that you do not want to be penetrated, they have to respect that. And it's hard to do, I know. But you have to do it if you want to be happy in that relationship or in that circumstance. So, yeah, like, being comfortable too is a really big thing. If you're not comfortable with the person that you're sleeping with, there's no way to even navigate around it. You just gotta dip out or talk to them or somehow, maybe go out to dinner that night and then have sex. Talk to them about it over dinner while you're eating, and then go do your thing. There's different ways that you can communicate to your partner how you want to be when you're with them, and what you would carry in that situation with them. And if you guys want more information on that, just hit me up. If you need anything more than what I've explained to you, there's my inbox, and then there's also my Tumblr. So if you guys have any questions, comments, also check out my new video. I'll put a link down here, and that's on my personal channel. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the December.